Recording audio, video. Y'all like that clap? I got good at that.
Mm-hmm. That took some practice.
Weak. Wasn't no meat in that clap.
All right, ready? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to our first episode of Black Korea. I am your host, Andy, and I am chilling here with my crew.
Yo, what's up? I'm Shell.
What up, I'm KP?
Tiffany over here.
Yes, and welcome to our first episode. Like I said, we go by Black Korea. As you can see, we got black folks, we got Korean folks. But we're going to be talking a lot about, each other's cultures, how they affect each other, trending topics, pretty much everything, So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this episode, and hope you guys keep tuning in to us every week. But, yeah, I guess...
We'll start with you, Andy. Who are you?
Me? I am just a Korean kid that grew up in a black city, the beautiful city of Atlanta. Was born in America. I guess since I lived here for so long, I was really introduced to hip-hop. So I do rap. I spent some time in Korea doing the music thing over there. And now I'm here doing the podcast.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up?
What about you guys, man? Sheldon, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, my name is Shelton Jones, and I've been in Atlanta for a few years now. I am in the music industry. As I started as a singer, went from there to management to songwriting, and now I'm a part of a team that we are working on a few different things right now, a few different projects. K-pop, to be exact, is where we are now. We do K-pop, J-pop, and American music. So if anybody's looking for anything, just let me know. But that's where I am right now.
Dope. Let's see, I'm KP. I'm a classical pianist. Been playing piano for like 21 years now. Professional dancer. See, I was on America's Got Talent, So You Think You Can Dance season 9. So I traveled the U.S. performing at like colleges, doing an hour stage show and whatnot, hosting shows. I'm a producer, engineer. I work out of a couple studios out here in Atlanta, and I'm just hustling.
All right.
Tiffany, go ahead.
You guys are so good with all these like artistic industry stuff. I'm over here. Okay, Tiffany Choi. I was born and raised in Korea until I was 12, and I bounced back and forth between Korea and United States since then. And I'm here as a Korean representative, trying to teach everybody what Korea is about.
Yeah. Because I might as well. FIFA was saying earlier, dude, you might as well be black. How American you are right now.
That is true.
Welcome to the show. Today we're going to be talking about there's some dark times right now. Some crazy shit happened today. Just not too long ago, but like 30 minutes ago. Yeah.
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah. Nipsey Hussle has passed away today. He was shot in front of his store. Is that right?
In his block, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I honestly don't know what's going on right now because I don't really keep up with Nipsey Hussle. I mean, I know who he is, but do y'all know what's going on right now?
Not really. I literally found out when I was driving over here to the podcast. So I have no clue.
How'd you find out?
On the radio. It was just on the radio. The DJ was talking and said, "Yeah, we just found out he was shot 6 times at his store." He was like, "I didn't have time to prepare like a Nipsey Hussle clean mixer or anything." He was just he was lost for words.
It's crazy, man, because it's the same block that he grew up on and was hustling on. It's the block that he's uplifting. He just brought the strip there, so that he owned that property there. And to go back and to your own community and try to put back into it and to lose your life like that that's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. I was never a Nipsey Hussle fan because I didn't know a whole lot of his music, but FIFO from Dead End Hip Hop was educating me on him. It's funny because he was just putting me on him last week. So we rode around the city listening to some Nipsey Hussle, and he was telling me, different things about him that I needed to know. So I was putting in the research. I was doing a little bit, but I still hadn't gotten around to it because I had some other stuff I was working on. But now I'm definitely going to have to go back and do the research and really pay attention because from what I understand, he was about to do some big things. So it's pretty sad.
And
On the
go ahead.
on the news report, it states that he was shot in front of his clothing store in Los Angeles, and 2 other people were shot as well, and then their condition is unknown. I guess we'll just have to wait to figure out like what had happened.
Now, the little I know of Nipsey Hussle is I know he was a really big community guy.
Yeah.
So I know this question was brought up earlier. Do you think this was like his own community that did this to him?
I don't speculate, and especially after all this Jussie Smollett stuff. Like, I don't speculate like that because I mean, maybe and maybe not. But like, what good does it do to me to like form an opinion based off nothing right now? You know?
Right.
Especially if it just happened.
Yeah.
Right. So there's a lot of theories already. You know, it's government based. He was gang related. It's a little bit of everything. So it's.
But that can go like anywhere though.
Right.
Like it could have been a freaking alien that killed him.
Right. For that matter.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait.
Wait and see what happens, and rest in peace to him. And you know, my prayers go out to his family more than anything else, because in his community, because it hurts.
Yeah.
Because you know, the next person may think, well, I'm not going back home, and I know some people feel like that. You know, I'm sure they are, because you can't even go home and try to help out. Like,
Right, your own people.
yeah, that's tough.
Like the
That's
thing
tough.
is, just like you, I wasn't. I mean, I like some of Nipsey Hussle's music, although I wasn't a fan. I did enjoy his music, but I enjoyed him as like a businessman, because I saw his videos like coming across YouTube of him talking about like banking and financial stuff, and you know, just putting like the community, like the hip hop community, just on game with stuff that he's learned. You know, because he's just moving like how he feels like he should and how other people should as well. And I respected him just off of that. So it really sucks that it just had to happen like this.
Right.
And he was young, dude. He was what, 33?
Yeah, he was pretty young.
That's sad, man. Cause like you hear this kind of stuff like every now and then. Like I think the last shooting in hip hop that I know about was what's his name?
Tentacion.
Yeah, him.
But it's been a few since then. It's a few. I mean, they're not known rappers, but yeah, it's been a few, and the violence needs to stop. I mean, we got other stuff we can be doing. I'm just thinking like, dang, I wish we could just really get to the grind and what's important. You know, let the talent shine through. Because from what I heard, he wasn't done. You know, when I heard the music, I was like, dang, I've been sleeping on this dude.
Yeah, he's really talented.
Yeah, so I hate that it has to stop. Same thing with X. His music shouldn't.
He's really open-minded.
Yeah.
And has a lot of energy.
Right. And I hate that, because I was like, X's music too, his best was yet to come. Right. And we never got to see what he was going to develop into.
Yeah, they still had a lot of mileage in them. That's really sad to see. But like you said, I don't want to speculate anything.
It's one guy.
One guy?
Tentacion, yes. It's this one guy.
No, I'm talking about Nipsey and
Nipsey.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like you said, it's still early. We don't know anything. So like you said, I shouldn't speculate either, but I'm pretty curious to see what's going on. But yeah, man, rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle.
Prayers go out to the family.
R.I.P. And Lauren London too.
Poor lady.
Who?
What you mean? Who?
Lauren London.
His lady.
You ever seen ATL?
I seen ATL.
Remember Lauren London with the dimples? Main character.
Right here.
T.I. snatched the
Nunu?
Nunu, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, they were together?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I know Nunu.
Yes. Everybody knows Nunu. Yeah, that's rough.
I don't really keep up with, like, I should probably get on it, but like current events with like, pop culture and stuff, I really don't pay attention to it.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you pay attention to?
What do I pay attention to?
Yeah.
Shoot, like me about to get married. All the crazy stuff going on right
we
now.
should have talked about that. Yeah.
No, that's for another day. That's a lot.
It is a recent event.
Yeah, it's a lot going on right now. I'll get on it though.
Congratulations, man.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Congrats,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Congrats for sure.
Yeah, asshole. God.
Or I'm sorry to hear that. Whichever one applies. Depends on what day of the week it is.
No, he seems happy about his decision.
I am.
Right,
I'm very
now,
happy.
Congratulations.
Right.
I mean, he did it,
Yeah, he did.
He did get down on one knee.
Yeah.
You got down on one knee?
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
He's
Were you nervous?
I wasn't nervous until that moment.
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole so my girlfriend lives in another country. For those who don't know, I flew all the way there. I was planning this out, and I wasn't nervous at all because I was, already planning for this to happen. But once it got to the time where like, oh dang, like I'm about to kneel in like 5 minutes, like that's when it starts to kind of hit you, and you're like she's gonna say yes, but you're like shit, man, like this is like really happening right now.
Well, that's my question. Did she hesitate a little?
Oh hell no.
Was it like oh yeah.
Hell no, man.
I
Come
feel like as a
on.
girl, you already know when you're gonna get proposed or when the right time is that you
Really?
should be getting proposed. Yeah, I mean they've been together for a while. How many years were you guys together for?
Like 3-4 years or something
yeah,
like that.
you know.
And Korean culture is a little bit different with that too, because here you propose and it's like a big surprise, and then you know, then you start planning for the wedding and all that stuff. In Korea, it's kind of like flip flopped. So you guys are already thinking about marriage. You guys are already talking about it, the wedding and stuff. And then a proposal is a really Western thing, and it's really new to Korea. So I just did it because I'm from here.
So it's more like an arrangement type thing.
It varies. So if you're really old, or say like 30s and up for ladies, for guys it really doesn't matter. As soon as girls turn into 30 in the Korean age, everybody looks at them as you're dead, you're off the market. Nobody's gonna want you because you're so old. So
Right.
then people will your parents are gonna set you up for arranged marriage and stuff. But before that, if you actually find somebody previously, then
It's a
you're
natural
gonna
thing.
date around, and just like Americans.
So how long should you date before you get married?
It really varies.
You gotta talk to the parents.
Right.
You gotta get the blessing.
But in Korea, you have to actually, when you do decide between you and your man, then you're going to invite your parents into a nice little restaurant, and you're going to sit down all together as like both sides of the family,
Right.
and then you're going to figure out how this marriage is going to go
So
down,
the
or how this wedding is
proposal
going to go down.
In Korea is more or less to the parents. Like I might as well
Right.
kneel down to the parents
Pretty much.
to ask
Right.
for their hand of their daughter instead of asking for the hand of
Because
the
it
daughter.
really is a family marrying another family.
Yeah, you're marrying
Yeah.
another family.
Right.
But yeah, but they understood with me because I was born in America, so they didn't really expect me to be really traditional. So then they understood, which is cool. But yeah, the whole proposal, it was cool, man.
So let me ask you about that though. How did they feel about, like, her family? How do they feel about Korean Americans though? Is it like a difference?
I think Koreans in general, they think America's the place to go to. There's a lot more opportunity out here.
Right.
Not saying that Korea is like a bad country or anything like that, but they're okay with it as long as they feel like the guy can take care of her. Which I feel like it's like with any parent. But yeah, I showed them that I was really well mannered, and I can take care of her financially, emotionally, and stuff like that. If you just show them that, you're all straight.
I don't want to put all your business out there, but I remember, like helping you out with text messages for your future father-in-law, and trying to figure out. Yeah, he was so sweet about it.
You have
And-
a text message producer?
Yeah, I mean,
Hey man, because like my Korean sucks when I'm trying to type that.
spell
Dude.
check for me.
Yeah. I got it done through like 3 different people too.
Wow.
But man, it's a lot of pressure, dude. Like those Asian movies where they get down on their knees and they're like, "Oh, I failed you, father." Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of
Yeah.
like that, man. Like you gotta really
Mm.
show them. It's not
That's
like that
deep.
with Joe.
Bro, that's real. Wait, what?
It's not like that. Like you don't have